ashes, wings on my back, stay lit like a matchstick. We ain't coming back, I swear. Just let go and see what happens. Gotta let go to see the magic happen. They got us a quick change, so we lick them in face. I'll just plot a new watch, time to make my wrist ring. The zero gravity keeps elevating me. So we lick them in face. I just bought a new watch, time to make my wrist ring. The zero gravity keeps elevating me. Born in the darkness, fight for the light. If this ever die, I'ma fight for my life. Keep fighting on, listen, keep fighting on. We keep moving up, you can't hold us up. So I am up above the clouds. So I can't see the ground. So I ain't coming down. So no, I ain't ever coming down. Rise up from the ashes, wings on my back, stay lit like a matchstick. We ain't coming back, I swear. Just let go and see what happens. Gotta let go to see the magic happen. They got us a quick change, so we lick them in face. I'll just bought a new watch, time to make my wrist ring. The zero gravity keeps elevating me. The zero gravity, they got us a quick change, so we lick them in face. I just bought a new watch, time to make my wrist ring. The zero gravity keeps elevating me. So I am up above the clouds. So I can't see the ground. So I ain't coming down. So no, I ain't ever coming down.
How y'all doing tonight? Welcome back to another stream. We're here for Cardinal PM Routes. How y'all doing in chat? Yeah, we're here to run 29, finish out our weekend on it. I can't wait to have my bus back. I love this route. I love this bus. But there's nothing like my own route and my own bus. And I just want my bus back, man. It's in the wrong hands right now. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, how y'all doing? We got Mr. Pig. We got Emery. We got Ashton or Junkman. What's it got, cameraman? 29. What's 29 got? We got Killer Blogs. We got MS9. We got Amani. We got Nev. And we got FC Garbage. How y'all doing tonight? Welcome, welcome. What's good? What's good? Finally got your interview accepted. Congrats, man. Hope to hope you can get your training in soon. Hope to see you in the company, man. That's awesome. Oh yeah, we do have a couple people running trips tonight, and then people who aren't running trips are, or the subs that would have been running those trips are running the routes, because we do let the full-time drivers pick. And yeah, 7 Connor is, or bus driver 5 is driving for the wrestling, nope, scratch that, he's driving for the basketball trip, high school girls basketball. And then Evan in bus 11 is driving the wrestling trip for the high school. And then Tavis in 24 is driving 7's route, and Juan in 32 is driving 11's route. So once 32 gets, or 32, wow, once 33 gets out of our way, I'm going to go ahead and glad he's watching this tail swing. Good job. I'm going to come on over and blast off out of here. We're a little early today. What's he doing? You're supervising? There it is. Yeah, congrats, man. It's good to see you in chat. What's up, Kingston? How you doing, man? We'll turn on our reflections for the time being. Why is my weather popping up? 47 degrees. It is not 47 degrees.
29, Ed.
Go ahead.
I need some input about my parking spot really quick. Will you look at my bus and tell me if this is good or am I in the way or whatnot?
I'll look at it when I get to the school. I'm on the road.
Copy, sir. Thank you.
He can wait. It's not that important. You're good?
33 radio check.
You're good?
10-4, thank you.
Clicking all the wrong buttons over here. YouTube updated and it's so confusing. Why is that? Like, what's different? I'm confused because my YouTube's been updated. Unless there's a new update, I don't know. Although I was confused at first, I don't blame him. Oh well, I hope she gets better soon, Chinamaram. Unfortunate. You like 29? 26 doesn't have a great bumper. 29 does. It was an experiment gone wrong. The driver, who's part-time mechanic, tried to preserve his bumper because these painted bumpers without the rhino liner, they get rusty, and you know the rusty's holes in them and it looks horrible and stuff. He tried to put on some spray-on bed liner, which is similar to rhino liner, but it's not the same thing. He tried to throw in some spray-on bed liner to try to keep the bumper from rusting, and well, it didn't work because it just turned gray and the bumper still rusts. So you know. There we go, you didn't curb it today. But look at that!
30 radio check.
You're good. Oh, you're good. Yeah, I'm pushing all the wrong darn buttons. I was pushing my caps lock and shift is my push and talk key. Yeah, they pretend we didn't see that method for us. That's that's what we do with half our fleet. Until inspections roll around, then you have to. You know. Why doesn't Cardinal have bluebirds? So let's get another camera angle first. Oh, let me look at Evan first. I didn't even think about that. Where is he? Hold on, I'll answer your question in a second. Okay, what were you asking about your parking spot, 11?
Is it good? Am I in the way or do I need to move?
I mean, you're out of the way. Just, I don't think anyone needs to get into the concession stand, but if they need to, they definitely cannot.
Copy.
You are hugging that thing.
Didn't hit it though.
I didn't make it like real life, but there's like a fence right there. So like, he really shouldn't be parked there, but I'm just gonna let it go. It is what it is. So the easy answer, the Bluebird dealer is 4 hours away to cross the state. Bluebirds, at least from what I know, are more expensive than C2s. I'm not saying that that's the reason. I'm just saying that's as far as from what I know, that is a reason. And then we use Myers, which is Myers Equipment Corp, which is the closest, school bus dealer to us. But not only that, but we have a really good relationship with Myers. We've been with them for years. Like, I'm talking like 30 plus years. We've been getting buses from them since back when they sold Carpenter S1800s. Like, back when they sold those and Carpenter 3800s.
33 to
And
11.
we've been with Myers since.
Yeah.
So
Do I pull in your spot for today?
Negative.
Okay, 10-4.
Juan's coming around right behind you.
Okay, I was a little confused on what's happening. Thank you.
now that we're on time
Yep,
today.
So basically what's happening is I'm driving a trip, 32's doing my route. All those parents from yesterday wore me down.
Sorry, Juan. If anything happens, you got cameras.
That's right. All the parents should have gone to work by now, though, so it's fine.
Not for elementary though. What's up, Jose? Well, welcome to the stream, man. What bus was it? MS9. What got
Bus
retired?
6 radio check.
11-6.
Oh, yeah.
You love the engine in this
11
bus?
10, David.
The Mercedes 926? Don't get used to calling him that now. I'm personally not a fan of Bluebirds, but maybe it's just because I've never grown up with them. I technically grew up with a Bluebird FS65 at the private school I went to, but people argue that's not a true Bluebird. And by people, I mean Nate. Because it was a Freightliner. It was just a Bluebird body, so. I've not ridden a Vision, but I'd like to someday. At least see what they're like. Don't they have CEs from Myers? No.
Bus 11,
There
bus
is
10, David.
there's Rush Truck Centers, which is down by Myers, a little further away, but there's Rush Truck Centers, which is an international dealership, and they sell IC buses. What's up, Grant? My Sunday has been pretty good. Kind of lazy. Doing tech team stuff. There it is. Doing tech stuff for the church this morning was an absolute mess, but stuff just did not go right. We couldn't get anything to go right for us. But after that, I got home early, and it's just been a lazy Sunday, really. All I've really done today was, let's see, create the trip sheets for the 2 sports runs that are happening, play ATS, and sleep. Those are the only things I did before starting the stream. So I like the way the C2s ride personally, but maybe that's just because I've grown up with them. I could try that, Mr. Pig. Usually, and I can't guarantee I'll remember that. I probably won't, but usually I try to save that for like Rainbow or something. You know, like a game that would match. I try to match the songs to like what game we're playing. But I'll throw that into the mix. I've wanted to for a little while. Just haven't, you know, just trying to change things out, keep it fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Good then.
Do you mind park at the cul-de-sac by the middle school at my neighbor while waiting for the field trip?
That's fine.
Okay.
31's got some speed getting out of here today. Man, David wants to go in 31 today.
Got stuck in neutral for a little bit. I couldn't get it to go.
I look over and I just see 31 hauling it out of here. We're gonna give him some room. I say that and I get right behind him.
11 to
Oh,
10,
shaky.
David.
He's been trying to call David this entire time, and there's just nothing. David, I mean, he's driving, so that's him right there. That's my boss right there. He's there.
Base of 10.
You know what,
Peace.
just disregard. Just disregard.
Alright.
I was gonna give him a heads up that Jordan Liz's little buddy said that they were gonna target bus 10 this afternoon, but nope, he doesn't need to know that if he can't answer the radio.
Dang.
Well, he should be answering no matter what.
Really just called him out. What's up, Peace James? No, that's 28 that's lagging. As always. Is massive stream lag or just the bus in front of me? Probably just 28, not me. I shouldn't be lagging. Alright, MS9.
Alex, do you have a keyboard?
Yep, there he goes again, popping it on.
Yes, I do.
You're pretty good at it.
Say again?
You say you're pretty good at it. Unless it looks like you're driving with the wheel.
Thank you.
To base.
Go ahead, Alvin.
I would like to report a motor vehicle accident.
What did you see?
Alright, any info you can give me?
2010 Thomas Safety Liner C2, identify 29, plate 02.
I'd love to see what you
447.
saw because I have not seen a single thing.
Other vehicle involved was a 2016 Thomas C2, number 6, plate number Q02666. The whole front end of 6 went through the rear end of 29.
Not on my screen. I love to roleplay that, but not on my screen.
It was on my screen, so.
I missed that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm driving the bus.
Maybe it's just my slow internet, so.
Probably. Although I'd love to roleplay the whole entire front of 6 ripped off. We'll do that another day. You can just keep driving it.
Yeah, sorry, that was just on my end then.
Imagine we actually had like collisions and stuff, like there was actually like a damage
Like
model,
me.
and the entire front end is just ripped off. He's driving down the road.
Waving it all the drive.
Fire.
to 29 Ed.
Go ahead.
Say Route 45 is that right by Grand Valley High School down there?
Yep.
Grand Valley's on the right corner, correct? Before St. Helens Catholic School.
Top right. Yep.
10-4. That'll be
Hey,
great
radio.
if there was a map labeled for that.
I try to
Radio
keep
check.
my political views out
I'll
of
get
the
that.
stream, but
Okay, I'm so
all
sorry.
I gotta
didn't
say,
have
Jet-
my push talk key set up because I reset Discord. But anyways, who was calling me? I did.
there it is. All I gotta say, Jet, is I agree.
I figured it was something like that. 11 was calling you, but he doesn't need you anymore. I just want to let you know that your radio. I figured your push to talk key wasn't working, so I want to let you.
Unfortunately, I
We did
can't
that.
do that, Chenamram, because I'm in
Okay.
school. So like, when they're
Oh,
at
and
the
if you
middle
saw
school,
me turning left onto that,
when they're at the middle school, I'm either sitting outside the high school waiting to go in for the morning, or I'm, after school. I'm still in school because high school gets out after middle school. I just know how it works because I've been there before. I got friends who are still there. What do you mean, Nev? Like, what are some plans? Just to have a great rest of our time here? Like, I don't really know what to really say. Eleven's running a trip, that's why.
20, I saw that.
Alright, let's go. I continued to drive towards the sidewalk on accident. Quickly pulling up my route sheet because I kind of need that actually. Want me to start? You want to see me drive a handy for routes? Maybe one day. Alright. Marquez is probably the luckiest sub driver because he could just use my past streams to know where I go for my route. Oh, for bus packs. Plan to keep them private, but you never know. I still plan to work on these and do cool stuff with them. 11 is taking the wrestling trip to Libre. Don't know why 28 went that way, but we'll note that. Okay. I decided to write something down for later. Someone's not following the route sheet, and we literally just had a meeting about that, so. You know. I'll worry about that later. Now there's other C2s out there on the forums. Yep, those were apartments. Looking around. Sup, Rocker Gaming? It has been a while. How you doing, man? Got anybody for Glen Valley? There's no one this morning and nobody now. Longest 29's elementary school route. I mean, it's a decent route. Shorter than my route, that's for sure. What do you mean a countryside, Lonnie? Like just country routes? Just out in the middle of nowhere? 'Cause that's exactly what this route is. kids gotta cross. Hate crossing kids on this road, but sometimes you have to. I have vibes like I really hate this route. I don't hate this route. I like it this year. Nice route this year. Pretty lazy Sunday. Like the sound of the doors? Yeah. They're really loud doors. So. I honestly, even though they're loud and annoying, I like these doors. Used to ride this bus for years, so. Well, see, if that kid had to get off at the end of my route, they'd be getting off like half an hour later than they just did, so. For some stops, they make exceptions. Sounds crazy, Chinram. Yeah, see, that's why we make some exceptions. You have a bowling match tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday. Hope you can play one or two of them. Well, good luck, Aiden. Wish you the best of luck in that. I mean, there is a possible way to do it. It's just whether we will or not. Because those lights, believe it or not, are actually kind of expensive. So. There's one in the drawer, the stepwell light. Yeah, glad he stopped. Glad it didn't look like he was gonna stop. Why wait? Why hold the kids till everybody stopped? Sight range is down. Makes sense. This is 29's air brake sound that you're hearing in Kingston. And it's the only one that sounds like this. Anybody for the community center? I don't think they were on this morning. Doesn't look like they're on now either. Alright. Let's get that stop. You see two looking juicy. I love this thing. Technically, I would be driving this on my route if 27 and 29 never swapped. It's weird to think. Kinda nuts. Kinda nuts. Expecting some winds tonight. Wow. Supposed to snow here for us. Oh, is he responding somewhere in Kingston? Because that's kind of a gray area. Like, yes, they should stop, but also they have the authority to not stop. So what do you do in that situation, you know? In my opinion, the driver should let the cop through before they throw the reds. If it happens and you've already been stopped, there's nothing you can really do about it, but... I'm trying to read the route sheet here. I think it's this one. You're back from dinner, chicken pot pie, nice. MS9. I've never really been a fan of chicken pot pie. Is that a crime? Like, I've never really been a fan of it. I've eaten it before. I wouldn't say that I hate it. I've just never liked it. You know what I mean? I just kind of eat it. I'm like, eh. You know. I know a lot of people who are fans of chicken pot pie. My dad is a fan of chicken pot pie. I'm not though. I don't know, man. Well, that's good. If you love it, hey. More power to you. Maybe it's also a crime. I'm also not a fan of Alfredo chicken. Maybe that's a crime too. I don't know, but let's see. Do it this way. No lights or siren, it was just on a busy road. The 4-lane road, so it's pretty easy to miss the stop sign. Okay, yeah, I could see that. Now, did you guys... Is it a 4-lane road without a median? Like, it's all together? Or is there a median? Technically, he doesn't have to stop if there's no median. Or if there is a median, sorry. Other way around. If there is a median, if there's a... At least according to Ohio state law. I'm not sure what it is for you guys. But, for us, if there's a median in the center of the road, like a physical barrier, like a grass median, or a curb, or a wall, some sort of barrier, some sort of something is a median, that's not just pavement with lines, you do not have to stop for a school bus if you're on the other side. Oh no! BJ, how you doing, man? But you have a high fever and you're weak, so wish you luck and get tested for COVID. I'm no doctor, but that does sound a lot like it. I've had it, so unfortunately, if it is, I wish you the best of luck, man. That sucks. I think you'll be able to get through it, man. Just rest up, take it easy, my guy. Like I said, I've been through it. I know exactly what that's like. It's not fun. It's just the opposite of fun. And you'll probably be wiped out for a little bit, but I'm sure you'll get through it, so Best of luck to you, man. Hope you feel better soon. It is one beast to conquer, that's for sure. Oh, nice, Emery. Has no median. Yeah. See, that's definitely a problem stop right there. That should get looked at, in my opinion. Yeah, it sounds a lot like COVID. Again, I pray it isn't. Yeah, just like MSN. I pray it's not. But if it is, I wish you the best of luck, man. They're running right on time so far with the route. For some reason your phone auto caps COVID. Mine does too. It's weird. Oh, so it used to have median, huh? Well, that's unfortunate, Kingston. Yeah, I would definitely have someone, you know, report that to somebody, because that should definitely get looked at. Or something needs to be done about it. Do you guys have stop sign cameras? Because that would be something to invest in. I think that was 7. What's up, Max? Find a range C2 pack that's not my own is the best. Which one would it be? Man, that's tough. I don't really have any other C2 packs. Are you talking like by model or like what people have done to these things? Because like, there's tons of Edmont C2s out there. But like, you know, like there's Collins, which I kind of like Collins. There's a couple things he needs to tweak on. If we're talking model, I might have to give it to Colin. I of ones that I have driven and know. Obviously, I'd like to see how Jason's is, but I can't rate something I haven't driven. But you know, so if we're talking by model, probably Colin. Oh, Amani coming in here with a $5 super chat. Oop, I forgot to do this when the stream started. Well, you didn't, at least you didn't forget to do it at all. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for that $5. Let me not forget this stop up here. This one. Now we are right on time on the route sheet, just by the minute. Like, we are spot on. People's modifications, ooh. I might still have to give it to Collins. I don't know which Collins pack specifically, but I have one of those those packs that was floating around, and decided to give it a try, and
Good son.
I like it.
I'm a little bit early to Grand Valley to drop from the basketball team. I'm supposed to be here like 45 minutes. I'm a little bit early. Do you want me to keep them on board, or I can drop them off now?
I would just drop them off. I mean, if they have extra time, they can use it to stretch and all that stuff to get ready for the game. So, yeah, I would recommend just dropping them off.
All right, 10-4, thank you.
That might be the Collins pack I was talking about, Kingston. I know what you're talking about, but I can't Like that's where that pack came from. I can't quite remember what what district that is, but yeah, that pack. Let's just say it was not QISD. That's for sure. I was not a huge fan of their C2 pack, and as you guys probably know, I voiced my opinion on that. So there were definitely things that needed fixing on that pack, in my opinion. Do I know of any Minotaur bus packs for IOR? No. No, I don't. But I'd love to see one. That's for sure. We don't have any Minotaurs, but it'd be cool to see them. Trying to avoid some of these potholes here. Trying to drive over these. Still hit that? How, bro? I'll stop at that house. I'm stopping at this one. Yep, bus driver 5 is driving his bus for his trip. That would be cool, Max. That's just a kind of a small detail that would be hard to do, but I agree, that'd be cool. Love to see it, because that's what 10 and 11 have. I don't think Nate did that. He did something to make it look like they did, but I don't think he did that on our 10 and 11. But in real life, they have it. Then the student wasn't on earlier, and the kids are telling me they're not on too, so we'll skip this next stop here. Stop 19, we can skip that. Try to avoid this one. Try not to go all over the road. But if there's a few I could try to avoid, I'm gonna try to. School used to have 12 of them, but they got auctioned off in 2015. 12 of what? T2s? Or Minotaurs, probably. Right? What's been going on in football, Aiden? I don't keep up with football. I'm not a football fan. I know, I'm from Ohio and I'm not a football fan. Like, what? How is that possible? I'll root on Ohio State, though, that's for sure. Yep, Minotaurs? Yeah, okay, yeah. Do you know they actually, like, in the name, they're like Minotaur? So it's like Minotaur, but like tour bus? I always thought that was pretty neat. Come on, 29. Yeah, there we go. I think I have a map today. Yeah, I do. Look at that. Everyone is kind of everywhere.
29N.
Go ahead.
Is there a area where I can park at Grand Valley, or I can just stay in the spot?
Up to you. Just somewhere out of the way is fine.
Alright, take that.
You only have 3 more stops. Then we head on back to the school. You are right on time though. Well, I don't miss this stop. I did yesterday. I'd do the same thing, MS9. How did I react to the leaking of the Cardinal buses? There were a lot of false accusations of it. Which time? At first I cared a lot. You know, I was like, who did it? You know, all that kind of stuff, and really stirred the pot. Which, over the years of doing this, I've realized is not the best thing to do. And I don't know who that was just standing in the field. Jebediah over there. Like, but yeah, no, nowadays, like if you're asking about the most recent one, I just don't care. Like, it gets leaked. As long as anybody that's currently in the company, I really couldn't care less. You know, if people think it really means anything to me, they do that. It doesn't. I'm always working on making the map bigger and better than it was before. So, you know, the content that gets leaked, okay, that's cool. I guess people have it now, whatever. We're going to have something even bigger and better than that. So, it doesn't mean anything to me, really. Yeah, the most recent one, someone made a pack off of it and posted. Yeah, now that's the kind of stuff that pisses me off. And that's why I haven't released this stuff publicly. Is because when people just take what you did and then make packs of it. I'm not saying that everybody else's work is trash. Some people do fantastic work. But some people, no offense to some of you guys, but like some people, when they make stuff, it does not look good. Or it's literally just a card, like they literally, there's details that you can tell are that are cardinals, and cardinal specific. Like if they leave the CB to say cardinal on it, or you know they make a bus, and for whatever reason it has, you know, our Ohio IDs on it still. Like so, I swear I've seen someone make a bus, and it literally still had 29's ID. Like it's like, come on guys, if you're at least gonna take the pack that is leaked and make your own stuff out of it, at least change our unique ID. Like some of the stuff I find just makes me laugh. But no, I couldn't care less, Max. I really couldn't. There's just bigger and better on the way. That's all it is. Oh, what's up, Amani? With a $3 super sticker saying next time with a fist. Hey, man. Or what is that, like a hippo with a fist? Until next time, everyone have an amazing night. I appreciate the $3 super sticker, man. It means a lot. Appreciate your support. And you too, have a fantastic night, Amani. So those were 3 houses, right? You like my attitude towards this? I've after so many years of doing this, you take things a different way, you know. I've just been seeing it the same way from the same spectacle for so long, and eventually you learn, and you know, you figure out other things and other ways to look at it, and that's honestly how I look at it now. I couldn't care less. You know, like I said, there's always bigger and better coming. Just look at where the Cardinal content is this year as opposed to this date last year. Even from that, there's been a huge improvement. And I couldn't have been more proud. So, if anything, it gives me more motivation to make my stuff better. Makes me want to make my stuff even better than it was. Never noticed that we had IDs in Michigan. You have license plates on your buses. Yeah, a lot of states do plates. Some states do nothing at all. Does my bus during the colder days have transmission issues in real life? I don't. I can't speak on 29. I haven't ridden it in years. But
31 a
10,
base.
10 does just fine as far as I know.
Good, 31.
For our elementaries, if we don't have it listed, any transfer students, it's going to alert them to go, right? Even if 7's not there.
Yeah, so pretty much you don't have to wait till 7.
And board, thank you.
As far as I can remember, I have not gotten the transfer student counts yet. I got regular student counts done, but I haven't been able to go through and see what shuttle students needed. So,
Oh.
yeah, that's not quite in yet, but you could just roleplay it for now. I'm pretty sure everyone should have shuttle students, but 10. Yeah.
Today's.
Go ahead.
Can you make sure the teachers at Jordak are aware that bus 6 is using 10?
Affirmative.
Yeah, Ohio
Thank you,
does unique IDs for every single bus. That's just how it is. I don't know where the idea came from. We've just always had that. And it used to just kind of be random. I mean, there was an order to it, but it was for the most part random up until about 2014. So you can see 29 here has just got, 02447. Our other 2010s have 03133, 03134, and 03135. So those were in order, but 29s was just kind of out there. 26s was kind of random too. 28s and 27s were kind of random. It's weird. So there's stuff like that. But in 2014, they decided to reset it, and they started at Q0000. I think that's 5 zeros. I think I said 4 zeros. Q00000. That's what they started with, and then they just went up from there. So the next bus, that was the first bus with the new system, which I think is actually, there's a picture of it somewhere online. And then there was Q00001. Q00002, and so on and so forth, and now we're in the Q10s, which means like 10. Q10461 is the 10,461st bus with the new ID system. So that's just how it is. And speaking of 10, there it is right there. Yeah, Q10461, that's 10. Q10460 is 11, and that was the 10,460th bus with the new system. No idea why. I mean, I kind of like this system personally, but yeah, that's how the system works. Then start getting ready for bed. You have to get up at 5 in the morning to get ready for school. All right, MS9. I will see you later, man. Get a good night's sleep. Yeah, 5 in the morning, that's pretty early. I don't get up till like 6:30, sometimes 6:45. I leave the house at 7, so. Ohio State Patrol
you got a
licenses
copy?
them, yeah. I know that much, Mr. Pig. What's up?
Connor 28 just messaged me, his internet went out.
Copy that. I'll see what I can do. Let's see.
E11 to base.
Go ahead, 11.
If you want, my wrestling
Awesome,
meet can be
interesting.
quote unquote over early, and I can come do 28 ES in my bus.
As much as that would sound nice, realistically, like that wouldn't really necessarily happen.
I mean, it
but
could.
if that's
I
a-
mean, if that's possible, because I'm about to drop off the high school and then come to the elementary, I can take the route if that's needed.
I like your thinking. Since I already messaged Austin and Josiah, let's see if any of them respond. If they don't get back to me by 8, you can go ahead and do it, Tavis.
10-4.
message that. Sorry about that. Oh, your birthday was on Thursday. Happy birthday, MS9. Sorry that I missed it. I didn't know. Happy belated birthday. Ohio actually had a lawsuit because of the IDs. Really? If you're able to, Mr. Pig, go ahead and send the link in Trucker Gaming. I want to look at that. That's interesting. I did not know that they, I didn't know that there was a lawsuit that forced them to start with Q. That's interesting. So I like the newer pinhole lights on the C2s. Not sure if you're a fan. I kind of like them. They look clean. I think that they're just a cheap copy off of Bluebird because that's the same thing Bluebird did. But I like them. They look clean. It's nice. It's definitely not the same big chunky lights that we have on these. I know there's the big chunky ones that we have, and then there's like the smaller version of these chunky lights.
24 to base.
Have.
24.
I'm going to be a little bit early to Jordax, so do I just unload or hold them till it's time for them to get off?
I want to say you're supposed to wait until 8, but also part of me feels like you can just unload Ed if you want to add on to it.
Teachers should be getting ready here, and as long as they're available and the doors are open, you can just unload right here. Especially since you'll probably be doing 28.
10-4.
Makes more sense to me. No child check system, but there is a bus empty sign, which I removed before the stream. There's 31 behind us. Yeah, there's Marquez. He's doing my route on bus 6 there. Yeah, 31's kind of early. Maybe it is a little bit early. But if you look here.
That was pretty smooth, Travis.
Yeah, if you look here,
Thank
you see how we have like the giant, chunky looking lights? That's what we have on all of our C2s that don't have the pinholes. They're just these gigantic freaking things. They're freaking huge. But then there's the ones that are more popular that I see a lot of other places have. It's this, like this exact light here, like these chunky ones, but they're like thinner and smaller. That's what I see a lot of places have. I like the pinhole over that. But I mean, these chunky lights, you can't beat them. They're freaking huge. They're basically these. Yeah, then we go over here. You can see the pinholes. I like the pins. Like they're a little more hidden. They're just as bright, if not brighter. And they're small. They're clean. I like it. But these chunky lights are something else. Big chunkers. Get up at 5 and get on the bus at 6:40. Yeah, that's early, man. That is really early. Oh, it's so quiet and I don't like it. Hold on, I choose you because you're the only one left on the road. Where is he? Nope, that's not Juan. That's Tavis. Nice try. Where's Juan? I need him. There it is. On his way back down. With the longest route. I think he's actually on time. I'll pull his route sheet up for real quick. I'm pretty sure he's on time.
7 days.
That's a
I am ready to go load up, but not sure if the coach is ready or the game has ended. They're ready.
Yeah, I can try to go contact the coach, but just do me a favor. Just if it is time to go load up, if your route, if the field trip sheet tells you to go load up, then just go pull up and wait until they come out, no matter what.
So you want me to go pull up? So you want to go pull up now, or you're gonna make a phone
Yes.
call first?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm still gonna make a phone call, but just go pull up just to be safe too.
Alright, 10
So you have that spot, so no car goes to take that.
Alright, 10-4, I'm on my way, Troy.
Yeah, it
I'll
says
get
on the
back to you in a
route sheet 7:59 Jordak, so he's
Also,
only a
30,
minute
you can
behind.
set up-
That's
Jordan, 30 to Jordan, you can set up the kids.
he's only a minute behind. That's
33
not
to Jordak,
bad.
you can send out my kids.
That's really not bad.
31 to Jordak, you can send them out.
Oops.
And to Jordan, can send my kids out.
Did he really call on me? 29 to Jordak. Go ahead and release him.
6 to Jordan, you can send my kids. 24 to 29.
Go ahead.
Do you want me to just go on to take it?
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock. They didn't say anything in the Discord, did they?
I don't think so.
No, they did not.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, go ahead and take it.
28 to Jordan, send kids out. Well, 24.
Alright, here they come now. Let me get my route sheet pulled up now. His 11's open. Yeah, Juan's technically on time for the route. Maybe a minute behind, but that's nothing. Like, a minute behind, that's absolutely nothing. So, good job, Juan. So we got 36 kids to count for. This student count will go much quicker than mine. Have fun with all those little demons, Marquez.
Can you repeat that?
Have fun with all those little demons on your bus. All 60 of them.
I'ma handle them.
36 is much nicer than 60 of them, that's for sure. I'm getting reminded how nice that is.
Oh, yes.
11 to 10, David.
Go ahead.
Just a heads up, what I was going to tell you earlier is that one of Jordan Liz's buddies warned me that they were going to target bus 10 in the PM, so just be on the lookout for him.
Well, I don't see him right now, so I'll still look, but right now I'm good.
Alright.
31 to Jordak.
Good, everyone.
No stop 7.
10-4.
33 to Jordak.
Got 33.
I have no stop 1, stop 2, and stop 11.
10-4.
I got everybody. There we go. I don't know why chat wasn't updating. I just refreshed stream and there it is. I'll read that in a second. What's up, Nicholas Turco? I did see that. I'll read that in a second, Kingston. A lot of times the bus driver will be driving and the bus will just start randomly shaking back and forth like the wheels got stuck in place. That's not good. When you had C2s, those little lights were on the left side of the C2 logo. You talking like the pins or like the little thin ones that I was talking about? wall was that behind me? David and Tavis, I think. It's 25 up here. I remember you, Trace. Welcome to the stream, Trace Hillian. How you doing, man? Hello, bus driver 58. Welcome to the stream. You're doing good? How about me? Well, I'm glad to hear you're doing good. That's awesome. I'm doing pretty fantastic myself. Lazy Sunday. I've needed a day like this, that's for sure. I wish there were more days like this, but back to the school grind tomorrow. You know how it be. Parking brake on 29 sounds better than ATS parking brakes. I love this parking brake. I love this brake system. It's definitely unique. I think one of our fire trucks here has it too, though, because I hear the same sounds from one of the fire trucks when they try to park it. What's up, Jaitlin? Sorry you're late. It's all right. You just missed MSHS is all. We just started ES. Welcome to the stream, though. You had to run to town with your mom? Well, life happens, you know. It's all good. Glad you could be here, though. Varsity bowling situation would be a lot easier if you had a driver's license. I bet a lot of things are easier when you have a driver's license. That opens up many new opportunities, that's for sure. You love this seat too? Oh, I almost just curbed it. But glad you like them, Kayla. These are my favorite school buses as well. Maybe it's because I've grown up with these things, but...
Buy that Jordax, send them out.
Hey.
Dang. Did you hear that? I'm not sure whose radio that was, but someone just went, dang. Feel bad for 29. He has to make a left out of that neighborhood during Middlefield rush hour. That's gotta suck. No matter how you look at it, that's gotta suck. You have to ride your own transportation? Man, that's gotta suck, man. I mean, that's how it be sometimes. It do be like that though. It do go down. My self-esteem, it don't go down. It do go down. And no, funding be like that though. It do go down. Yeah, what do you guys think of 29 route and bus? If you haven't said so already. Also, I love the Mercedes. This engine is my favorite sounding. Absolute fan of these. I'd much rather have 10 have one of these. But the Cummins is much more reliable, so. And now we do 60 the rest of the time. So we get to the next stop, which isn't for a while, so. We'll be driving this for a while. You love bus 29. You like me driving it? I enjoy it. Like, I would 100% miss 10, that's for sure. And again, like I said earlier, I think 10's in the wrong hands. I'm never making a deal like that again. But no, I miss 10. I'll be so happy to be back in that next week. But I am enjoying doing something different. I'm enjoying this route. I'm enjoying this bus. You know I'm savoring every minute of this.
5 to Jordak.
Go ahead.
Missing stop 10 and 8 is still suspended.
Alright, I'll get back to you in 10 seconds. Direct ahead.
Go ahead.
Stop filling up the register.
10-4.
Your bus company is sadly selling your Bluebird 3800s. They only had 160,000. Man, you could get so much more out of those, Kingston. That's a bummer right there. I mean, gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. But that's unfortunate.
I'm all loaded up for my wrestling meet. Am I good to leave early?
Yeah, you're all ready to go.
Never gamble on my favorite bus.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm never doing that again. That is for sure. Tell you what. Although, like I said, I am enjoying 29. 29 is great and all. But I want my bus back. They'll keep an ICCE with 241,000 miles. Man, that I would question their decision making on that one. I'd run those 3800s, man. You could get so much more out of them. I did, Aiden. That was very unfortunate. Sucks that stuff like that happens. That sounds about right. I don't know the exact details, but I've heard about it, and it's unfortunate. It's sad that stuff like that happens in today's society. But here we are. My thoughts, prayers go out to everybody who's affected by that. And I heard a lot of people, not even from that school district, just in Michigan in general, were shook by it, and I can't blame them. I'm with them. I'm shook with them. It's crazy stuff like that happens, but it does. I think it was back in 2012, question mark? I think it was 2012, or 2013, one of those years. Look up the Chardon shooting. That happened as well. And that is here in my county. Like, that is one of our neighboring school districts. We were shaken up a lot after that happened. Like, that was some big stuff. That's local to me, so I know exactly what it's like. I shouldn't say exactly what it's like, but I know what it's like to have something like that happen, so close to home, so nearby. And again, my thoughts, prayers go out to everyone who's affected by that. It's crazy, man. We live in a crazy world. Over 15 school districts got threats in your county in one day. That's insane, man. Our Cardinals had plenty of threats. So, like many schools. We've had a whole bunch of crazy threats before against the school. And obviously, I think one of the times school was actually called off. Other times, just a lot of parents just didn't send their kids to school. I know what it's like. It's unfortunate. It's sad. Wish stuff like that didn't happen, but it does. We live in a fallen world. Stop sign put away? Oh, it's stuck out. I thought it was. That's awkward. I hate doing this one, and so does he in real life. Let's get out of the way first. You literally cannot see that. The driver's seat. Wow. Try to open the window here and try to. It's not doing anything. I can barely reach it, but that's not doing anything. Hold on. Let's try again. Come on. Come on. Stop sign's just stuck open. I can't do anything about that. '29 to garage.
Good 29.
My stop arm is stuck open. Just left one of my stops and I can't get it to go in. I'm trying to hit it with my hand and it's just not going in. The lights are off, but it's stuck open.
By chance, are you going to stop?
Not currently.
Are you moving at least?
I can move. It's just stuck open is all.
Are the lights flashing on it, or?
No, they're off.
Okay. I'll either give you two options. You can either continue to the next stop and have one of your students, when they're getting off, try to push it in, or pull over and then either shut the bus off completely and then almost restart it, or have one of your students get off if you pull over to the side and then try to push it back in. Either or, your choice.
I'm not going to do that with elementary students.
Oh my god, I did it again. I keep forgetting elementary. Okay, let me change that. Do me a favor and pull off to the side and see if you can restart the bus and see if it'll go back in. And if not, then let me know.
I'll try that when I can. I'm coming up to one of my next stops and we'll see what happens.
Alright.
This has actually
That's
happened
the
on
second
29
time
though.
I got that, elementaries are capable of these.
Yeah, let me just go ahead and send a third grader out there real quick.
Yeah, literally.
I don't even think you could reach the stop sign first off.
11 to 29.
Go ahead.
Be sure to triple check your three-way switch. It might be in that middle position.
I don't think I got one on this bus.
You know?
Could just be an electrical issue.
I don't think I got a three-way on this one.
If it was a three-way, that stop sign would still be lighting up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
31 to base.
Go there, one.
Well, it's working now.
I only have one more stop. If you want, after that, I can try and meet 29 somewhere and switch out.
If he does keep having this problem that the stop sign doesn't close, then we might have to do that. But just stand by on that right now.
It's working at my next stop right now. We'll see what happens.
Alright. Just keep me posted.
I think it went. Yeah, it went in.
Base of 31.
Yeah.
As of right now, just make your way back to lot once you're done. But just keep an eye out on the radio just in case.
10-4. I'm almost at my last stop now.
10-4.
It went in right now, but I'll keep you posted.
10-4.
That's a new one. Isn't this why you need a bus monitor? Yeah.
U11 is 10-7. That's good night.
10-4, 11. Have a good night.
Let it back out. Oh my god, it is. Oh boy. Yeah, it's back open again. I'm just gonna try to continue for now.
Alright, once you get back to lot, do me a favor and pull into bay 1 so we can check it out.
Ed, I'm done. Did you want to meet somewhere to switch?
I mean, if you're really willing to make the drive all the way out to Huntsburg for 3 stops, be my guest, but I think I can pull this off.
Up to you.
Or correction, I got 4 stops left, and it went back in again.
Yeah, honestly, just drive it back as is, honestly. As long as it's not flashing, I don't think, I mean, drivers are definitely going to get confused, but again, if you're moving, obviously they'll know something's up. So.
It's not, yeah, it's not flashing when it's stuck out, it's just stuck out, so.
They're gonna think Connor's driving your bus.
Wonder if he has touched this thing, maybe that's why. Be a shame if 28 start doing this. Yeah, no, that is a liability. You never want to do that.
Actually, do you?
Kingston, you're right.
Kind of off the roleplay real quick. Does 29 really need to go in the garage? Or should it just get parked outside?
It would probably get parked outside to get checked out, but
I was just
either
thinking about
or. What's funny is I didn't actually mean for this to happen, it just happened. But now I'm going with it. It happened the first time for real, but now I'm just going with it.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, this happened in real life when I rode 29 with him. We got to the elementary and his stop sign is just hanging out. He said it was the type of grease that he used on it, and it was getting stuck.
Oh, man.
So for anyone asking, that's what it is. I'm driving your bus for today, John. Driving it and also breaking it, apparently. Stop signs
We had
working
an
for
issue
now.
last school year. One of the CEs, regardless what the driver did, it wouldn't cancel any of the reds. It was just stuck on.
I'm driving it just for this
Only
weekend.
problems we've
Man.
had. Go ahead.
We've had
I was gonna say you had to flip the master switch completely off and back on again to get it to work.
we've had subs covering it.
The
But,
only problems we've had is burnt out bulbs, which isn't really that major.
isn't really that major.
Yeah,
Just
A4
the
did
lights
that.
aren't flashing, you know.
Yep.
That's pretty major.
A4 and A8.
That's pretty major in my opinion. But and we've had sub drivers covering it just this weekend. I'm driving it. Well, let me turn around here. I love how it just says turn around on the route sheet. Doesn't say where, just turn around. But yeah, no, this is the only weekend I'm driving it. Basically, before Thanksgiving break, I made a deal with David, Bus 6, and because he wanted to do something with Troy after routes, and me and Troy had to, have a meeting real quick, and at least we thought it was going to be real quick. It turned out to be a whole hour later, but he said that if we weren't back, we weren't back, and if we were, he said that David was like, well, I hope you guys don't take an hour like you usually do. And then I decided to make a deal with him. I said, I bet if we are not back in less than an hour, then I'll give you the keys to 10 for a weekend. And it turns out my dumb behind, I thought it was going to be 10 minutes. It legitimately turned out to be an hour later, like exactly 1 hour later we were done. And David was like, wow, look at that. I was right. So I had to hold up my end of the deal. I had to give him the keys to 10 for a weekend. I figured if I'm going to do that, let me drive something different. I'm not going to do my route on a different bus. Let me just do something completely different for a weekend. And 29 is the one that's open. So, and I like the bus. I like the route. So I figured I'd give her a spin for a weekend. And I've enjoyed it. This is a fantastic weekend on 29. But sad it's going to be over soon. Happens to your buses that don't have air stop signs. All of our buses have air stop signs, so. See you, Emery. Thanks for tuning in. Happens, Kingston. Happens. How do I make my route sheets? Basically, we have the road names, and there's an atlas that has all the road names. I want to put street signs in. It's just such a tedious task. But we have the road names on an atlas, and you're told where to turn around, and all that jazz. And then you're also told where to stop based on house. So, because that's how our routes work. So it'll say this many houses on your left or your right. Like, we don't have to stop near now, but for the the other route that we did, it would say 4th house on the right, and then it has the description of the house, and it's that white house right there with the gravel driveway. It'll say that, and then the student count for that stop. That's how it worked. That's how it works here. And then if you have the intersection stop, it'll say stop number, whatever, at so-and-so. So that's how our routes work. Our route sheets work, rather. But on top of that, we have, obviously each stop has a number. Every stop has a student count, and then you also you're given the time in front of that, which for this stop is 8:33. So we're actually ahead by 1 minute. I think this is the next stop. One more. Since we're already outside the bus. There it is. David in chat. Your drivers only get the address. You have to use Google Maps to know where you're going. Same in real life here. In real life, they're just given a list of addresses. You gotta figure out where to go. You gotta know where to turn around, and all that. In game, I'm a little nicer than that, though. So I'll type out where to turn around, what streets to turn down, and all that jazz. Wow, Marquez is already done. That's impressive. We're done too. I'm gonna do my child check real quick. Stop arm didn't break again, so stop arm's good. Yeah, so we'll get it checked out when I bring it in, though. Most of your drivers live in your city, so they know most of the streets by heart. So do our drivers. A lot of the drivers live here. A lot of the drivers actually drive their routes where they live. That's the funny part. I know a handful of drivers that do that, actually. Not on purpose, too. Like, that's just kind of how it happened. My bus driver even does. But another bus picks up her kid. So, there's that. Alright, we're home free. I'm gonna go fill up a Meltzer's like David's doing. Because, I'm done driving it now, so. Anytime now with this traffic, I'm just enjoying listening to this bus, man. You guys like the idle? I love the way this thing sounds. Absolutely love that idle. These are textured lines, but some of them I do have to make myself so that they match up and stuff. And those do get frustrating. Trying to make a map in SketchUp. Well, best of luck to you, Peace James. This is just one of the longest routes. I mean, I'm surprised Marquez is done before I am. That's pretty impressive. Because, you know, I'd still be heading to like one of my last stops right now. Like, I'm even later than this. You know, this is a long route, but my route's longer. But there's just a lot of driving with this route. There really isn't that many kids. It's just distance. I didn't even feel like I did that many stops. I only did 19 stops. That's pretty short. Usually our stops are in like the 20s. But this, you know, it's just this route, man. It's so far away. It's definitely one of the high. I think it is. This is the highest mileage route we have. Next to 5, obviously. Alright, back in town finally. Head on over to Meltzer's, fuel her up before we end it for today. A successful day in my opinion. I've never seen that on a C2, Kingston. I can't speak for the other types of buses, maybe, or like the EFX or the HX, but I've never seen that on a C2. Tell her I said hello back, Aiden. Oh, it's so nice not having to worry about. So nice not having to worry about a child check. I already did it. My sign's in the window. I don't gotta worry about that. I can just shut the bus off. Come on over and fuel it. That's amazing. I'm a mile away from the tank, but that's alright. They made long hoses for a reason.
24 clear for the night. Y'all have a nice evening.
You too. Alright. Fuel her on it. Little by little. Take a look at 29. He's a workhorse, that's for sure. He's a trooper. Does that route in real life every day, 4 times a day. I guess okay. It's got 4 run. Each route has 4 runs. You have your middle school, high school, AM and PM, and then your elementary, AM and PM, and it does that every single day. He goes up and down that highway that we just came off of. He does that. Let's see, I think it's twice per run. So he goes up and down that road 8 times a day in real life. Like that's got to get tiring at some point, dude. Like just doing it for the 4th time today on the return trip back here to Meltzer's. That was tiring, man. Just a long drive. But he does that every day. So it's incredible. It is absolutely incredible. Yeah, there he is. This thing goes through a lot, man. See, it's starting to show it too. Starting to get a little crusty back there. There's the LEDs. Does have some LED lights back there. Put the nozzle back. We'll head on back to the lot and wrap it up for today. Okay, make sure my wheels turn. Love how I can just crank it right up. What are the 5-digit numbers for on the buses? I'm assuming you're talking about our ID numbers. That is the state identification number. That is how it's registered. It's like a plate, basically. It's how it is registered for the state of Ohio.
Yeah, no, you're almost done.
Just pulled into the bus lot. Don't know why he needs me, but alright. Pulling on in here. About the usual time, honestly. Took just as long as my route. I'm assuming you're talking about the state ID numbers, though, Peace James. Like the 02447 there? And 29? This number? or like, you know, the same thing on any other bus. Well, it's not 02447, but like that same number. Don't know why I don't have the end spot, but all right. I don't want to hit anything, so I'm gonna try to do this just right. Alright. I mean, I already did my child check, but I'll do another one just real quick. Just to make sure I didn't leave anything behind. No trash, no nothing. I think I did. So I hit my parking lamps. You can't really see it on 10 because, you know, the headlights are automatically on when the bus is on, but these are the parking lamps. I try to run them whenever I'm not, you know, driving my bus. With every other bus you can run these, but I love it when drivers do that. It looks so cool in the morning. Okay, real quick, first the visual representation. Like you see that in the morning, you just see that from a bus. It looks so cool in my opinion. I don't know what it is. I just love it. So it was probably about. Yeah, it was probably about that. Yeah, I love these parking lamps. Oh. Make sure those are off, though. Got the bus off. And there we go. There's 29 for us. Yeah, the 4-digit numbers, that's just the, you know, that's just our license plates. Ever since 2014, they've been Q00000, and it's just gone up since then. So 10 here is the 10,461st bus registered under the Q system, if that makes sense. Alright, Aiden, I'll check that out after the stream. What's up, Steven? Yeah, that's how it works with 10. But like here, 33Q01716, it is the 1,716th bus under the system. That's how it works. I think we're in the Q20s now, right? Or no. I think we're in the Q11 or Q12, I think, is what we're in. Not Q2s yet. No, that's way too soon. Not for a few years. But then, yeah, any other bus that has this was registered before 2014. That's, you know, these older ones are slowly getting phased out as time goes on. So, getting thunder and lightning. Wow, that's late in the year to get that in December, man. That's crazy. 01115. There's 27. Piece of junk, man. One of my favorites is 9. It's 00061. It's one of those buses. But yeah, no, that's gonna be it for us here. Let me go ahead and try to find a good spot here to outro. I love it when the lot's full. It looks so cool, especially like at the beginning of routes when we were all like, when each bus was actually someone different. I thought that was the coolest thing, seeing that we could all pull that off. But you know, fill the bus lot, but every single bus is a person. I just think that's so cool. But it's cool to have it filled at the end, because you know, placeholders. You know, people park their buses and whatnot, and you know, they leave. So yeah, that's gonna be it for us here. Can I show you guys how I do my stream on Streamlabs in Discord? Maybe someday. I have to clean up my Streamlabs actually. I got sources and random crap just out the wazoo, but hey, maybe one day I'll think about that. Maybe post a tutorial, maybe. That'd be something. But yeah, 9 is nice. You're gonna be in it one day. You sure you're not gonna be in 4, Steven? You never know. But yeah, no, that's gonna be it for us. Hope you guys enjoyed. How much FPS do I get with all the buses spawned in? Let's find out. Press F here. There you go, top left corner of the screen. Current FPS is 45, and I'm looking at everything. I also have some of my settings turned up, so the game looks good. Best FPS is apparently 2,419. So, and when I don't get, when nothing spawned in, I get like FPS in the hundreds. So, it's pretty good. But with everything on my screen, looking at everything, it's, yeah, there you go, 45. My stream output is set to 60 though, so it should code it in 60 FPS. Please do the tutorial. Again, I'll think about it, Mr. Pig. I appreciate your request though. I'll look at it and I'll consider it. We'll see you, MS9. Steven, I don't think you've driven the new 4. Go ahead and here, I'll help you out. Sure, I'll show you. The keys to 4. Keys to 4 are right here, my guy. Go ahead and take those real quick and hop in 4 over there and take it for a test drive. I don't think it's a 49-mile-an-hour bus anymore. I could be wrong, but I would check that. It might not be anymore. That thing got fixed up. Can't wait to begin training. Can't wait to have you, MS9. It'll be awesome seeing you in here. So best of luck to you. Should be pretty easy, so you shouldn't have a problem with it. But yeah, that's going to be it for us. I appreciate you guys watching. Again, thank you to Amani for the super chat and the super sticker. Support means a lot. Obviously, it doesn't mean everybody has to, donate or, use super chats or anything. But it is a cool feature if you want to. It means a lot. Yeah, that's going to be it for me. No, it's not. This is one of those NCS songs. I can't. Dua Lipa is heavily copyrighted, my guy. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna cross, fingers crossed. I'm gonna try to stream ATS during, throughout the week, sometime this week, maybe Wednesday ? So, fingers crossed. I will do that. Make sure you're in the Discord, Trucker Gaming. Make sure you're in the, the live updates, the stream updates. And so you can get those details ahead of time, and make sure you have notifications on so you do know when I stream as I go live. But that's the plan. Hope to see you guys next week for Cardinal at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, like always. And again, fingers crossed for a stream or two throughout the week. So till then, have a fantastic night, stay safe, have a great start to your week, and I'll see y'all in the next one.